Intros are hard on Lucario of Skylanders Addiction, and let's just jump right into it. So I'm uploading today for a few reasons. One, because I felt like it. That should be pretty obvious by now, considering my upload schedule. And two, I just realized that I had 20 subs today. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Lucario Skylanders Addiction, or just Skylanders Addiction. That's not special. 20 subs is not special. And usually I would agree with you, but I did need a reason to upload. And ironically enough, Renee Luna's video of him hitting 20 subscriber special from like 2 months ago, came up. So I decided, why not me, So today I'm gonna be doing that. And what's gonna be the topic for today's video? Well, you probably already read the title, so that's not enough. But I'm going to be explaining why Treerex is perfection in Skylanders form. Now, if y'all have ever been on the SEL match streams, which I presume that a good chunk of you have, you would know that I frequent the streams quite often. And sometimes I just talk about, Treerex sometimes there. I always constantly harass Matt about when he's gonna finally open the Treerex. And thought, one day it's gonna happen, Matt. One day it's gonna happen. You're gonna have to upload the Treerex only bot, because Treerex is still perfection in Skylanders form, and nothing will change that. Still going on. I still haven't even explained why he is, but he is. And and as you can see, my freaking channel my profile picture is indeed Treerex, not the Treerex figure itself, but a very crappy toy that they made of Treerex, which I think fits the channel because I don't know. It's just like I just kind of made this channel on a whim, and I just talk about whatever I feel like talking about on this channel. So yeah, but enough about that. Why is Treerex perfection in Skylanders form? Well, first off, if you're a Skylanders fan, you probably have a Treerex somewhere lying around. You definitely have a Treerex somewhere lying around. I have never seen a single person who's in the Skylanders that didn't have a Treerex. He's one of the most common Skylanders to get, and because he came in like, not only did he come in the starter pack for Skylanders Giants, but he also came in the Portal Owners pack for Skylanders Giants too. He was just the one giant that everybody got. He even came with a freaking 3DS starter pack, which is really weird considering all the other 3DS starter packs, with the exception of Superchargers Racing, they all had different Skylanders somewhat, I say. With the Spyro's Adventure 3DS starter pack, you had, I just still got Spyro, but it was dark Spyro, plus you also got Stealth Elf Igniter. In Swap Force, you got, Free Ranger, Rattleshake, and Volcanic Eruptor. And in Trap Team, which i.e. the worst 3DS game, you got, Gusto and Barkley. And in the Supercharged Racing, it's just the same as the Wii starter pack, so nothing really changed. But for the Giant starter pack, you got Treerex Series 2 Cinder and Punch Pop Fizz, i.e. Red Pop Fizz. Yeah, that's another thing I need to talk about. That's actually speaking of variants, that's the thing I need to talk about, rating all the variants. But enough about that. Enough about talking about variants. Let's go on to moveset. Now, moveset, Treerex's moveset, I think, is perfect for a giant. He has everything I want. He's got, with the pony where he freaking slams to the ground and it freaking causes a shockwave and shit. And just like kills everything. When I was a kid, I spammed that all day, and it was so fun. And his secondary attack where he charges and where he just charges, he just runs into everything and he just tramples over everything because he's a freaking giant like he can. I'm talking so much good stuff, but he's not even my favorite Skylander. Come to think about it, I actually don't know what my favorite Skylander is. You know what? He's definitely in the top 3 at the very least. The top 3, probably even top 2. maybe top 1 if I really can't think of something by the time I eventually make my favorite Skylanders videos. But let's not go, over, but let's not, discuss about the future. Let's talk about the now. And, his third attack is kind of ass, not gonna lie. We'll just, pew pew. It's range, so I'd like would melee character have at least some range, but yeah, and I think another good thing about Tree X is that both paths work. Like, you either, can upgrade, his third attack to, be like, so that, when you're at a distance, you can actually, deal actual damage when you're at a range, or you can upgrade his charge, just be like, an actual bulldozer instead of just like a toy bulldozer. Unfortunately, his primary attack only ever get 1 upgrade, which I think is kind of cringe, but, you win some, you lose some, I guess. My favorite attack is Tree X. Just never got more than 1 upgrade. Cringe. And, of course, in his soul gem is, amazing, where he gets the little wood guy, or the, not wood, what am I talking about? He gets a bird, and birds are awesome. Birds are basically just dinosaurs, but they live now. So I think that's pretty cool, and he attacks on behalf of Tree Rex. So I think it's pretty cool. Now, let's talk about designs. Design. Now, I don't think they could have chosen a better design for Tree Rex. What's the biggest thing in nature? It's a tree. And what's Tree Rex? He's a tree come to life that can shoot freaking photosynthesis out of his arm, and he smashes the ground, and it causes a shockwave. I'm going on about his moveset again. Goddamn. But I don't know why. He's just perfect. The horns and everything. I prefer his classic design over to his over when he gets Soul Gem. I just don't think the flowers work for Tree Rex when he gets the Soul Gem. I know it's the house, the bird or something. The helmet though is definitely very good for Tree Rex. The helmet is definitely very good for Tree Rex. But other than that, no, I think I prefer OG Tree Rex because it just as is. And onto the figure itself. Now onto the figure itself. Now, if you're wondering why I had to, cut this, or it might just seem a little like, out of place, it's because my phone crashed during recording, so that was kind of cringe. But enough about that. Onto the figure itself. Now, I think they could have. I think this is like the perfect, figure they could have done for Tree Rex. He's bulky. He's just the right size. He fits good in the hands. He feels good in the hands. That's what I'm trying to say. Plus, the pose, like he's just like reaching out, like give me the cool. Oh, we have fun here on this channel, don't we? Anywho, yeah, but enough about the actual figure itself. The light core, or at least the light up element on Tree Rex they couldn't have done any better. He's got the glowing eyes, which I really like. I really like when they have glowing eyes on light core figures. I think, no light up on, the figures are kind of cringe. So, yeah. And, of course, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is, all about absorbing the sun. And, what does the sun make? Light. And what does the photosynthesis can do? It lights up. Therefore, perfect light core element. Sorry for the cut again. My phone freaking crashed again, if you will believe it or not. Swear to God, maybe I should get a new phone. Maybe later, after college. I actually plan to go bald after, this semester of college, so that'd be pretty nice. But, this is not the end of my 20 subscriber spectacular. This is just the first part. I'm probably gonna, try to finally edit, my magnum opus video, which is still a big secret. And you will all one day figure out what it is. I don't even remember if it's good or not. I've just been hyping it up for so long as the magnum opus of this channel. And it's probably not even going to be the magnum opus realistically when I'm done. But, maybe one day I'll do, a hunting video or something when I plan to go out. Hunting. Except, it's really hard to, it seems that I choose to live in areas that have like absolutely zero, used game stores around them, because for some reason, like this, like, in Fort Wayne, where I'm in right now, in my dorms, there's only like one right now, and back in Illinois, where my parents live, where I'm planning to, head back for spring break, there's also only one. So I would like to do some hunting videos, but it's pretty much just like, oh, do they have anything good at this one particular store? Oh, they don't? That's cringe. Oh, they do? That's epic. I'm gonna pick it up. Ha ha ha. Yay for me. So, yeah. And of course, I still have a ton of other things that I want to talk about and that I might upload about tomorrow. Or maybe even tonight, who knows? Probably not. I like doing one video a day at most. So yeah. So thanks for watching. Subscribe and like and subscribe, or not. Again, I'm still not your dad. And have a good day.